If you feel like you want more from your life, more money, more freedom, more clarity, but nothing is really changing, then this video is for you. Because the problem is not your effort, it's not your intelligence, and it's not your potential. It's something far more subtle than that. David, William, Pearce. And I work with people who feel exactly like this. Capable, driven, but somehow not fully moving. And by the end of this video, you'll understand what's actually missing and why your life hasn't been shifting so far, even if you have been trying. This is a breakdown of chapter 1 of Think and Grow Rich, the chapter on desire. And if you really understand this, it can change everything, because every result in your life starts with a desire. Most people say they want more money, more success, more impact, but if you look closely, it's vague, soft, optional. I'd like more money. I'd like a better life. I'd like things to improve. And that changes nothing. Napoleon Hill calls this out directly. He says, wishing does not bring riches. Only a burning desire does. Not a preference, not an idea, not something that would be nice, but a decision. And this is where Tantra and this teaching meet perfectly. In Tantra, there is a fundamental power called Iksha Shakti, the power of will. Not surface desire, but deep movement, the force that creates reality itself. So there's a difference between I want more money and this is happening, I am doing this. One is passive and the other is creative, definitive. And this is where most people will get stuck. They think they lack discipline, that they lack motivation or clarity, but what they actually lack is definiteness of desire. Because when something is truly decided, your behavior changes automatically. You don't debate it, you don't negotiate with it, you move. Tony Robbins speaks about this. The person that decides that they are no longer a smoker, they don't identify with that label anymore. They've decided. David Bayer speaks about this. Decision is to cut off all other options. Think about something in your life that you fully decided. Really, truly, fully decided. You didn't wonder if it would happen. You made it happen. Napoleon Hill says, you must become so certain, so committed that there is no way back. Burn the bridges, remove, retreat, win or perish. And again, Tantra mirrors this. Creation happens through total identification. When consciousness fully moves in one direction, reality reorganizes around it. But here's where it gets deeper. You don't get what you want. You get what you believe is inevitable. So even if I say, I want more money, if underneath that is, this probably won't happen, reality follows that. So Napoleon Hill gives a structure to resolve this, and it's not complicated. Be precise, know the exact amount, decide what you give in return, set a deadline, create a plan, and start immediately. Write it down and read it daily. And most importantly, feel it as if it's already done. This is what Dispenza talks about as well. And the last part is everything. Feel it as if it's already done. This is not positive thinking, this is identity. And in Tantra, this is recognition, seeing something internally before it exists externally. Napoleon Hill says, if you cannot see it in your imagination, you will never see it in your bank account with regards to money and wealth. So if your imagination is not fantasy, then it's a blueprint. And this is why people stay stuck. They want something new, but they keep imagining the same life. Every result you have is the expression of a repeated internal pattern. This is Joe Dispenza's work. So instead of asking, how do I make more money? Instead ask, what do I actually believe is possible for me? Who do I need to become that lives in the reality of having that money? Because in doing so, your life changes the moment your belief becomes certain. And here's the part most people miss. You don't need to know the how yet. You just need to decide. Desire, real desire, is not something that you wait for, it's something that you choose and then become. So if you'd like to go deeper into this, to experience the underlying teachings, not through this breakdown, but in their pure form, I'll leave a video to Tantric teachings. There's a whole entire playlist of unpacking classical Tantric teachings and how they can apply to everyday life. So if something in you is ready, go there next. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next transmission. Cheers.